Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the ninth episode of High School Fleet, or High Footy. So, in the last episode, there were really two big things. First of all, we got to learn more about the virus that's been going around, carried by the rats, R-A-T-T, and apparently they had to deal with a sunken lab ship and everything. And everyone infected essentially has kind of a hive mind sort of deal, similar to certain insects. The examples given, I believe, were an ant and a honeybee. And the second thing was the Harakaze having to deal with another ship, gone awry, the Hiei, and they didn't want to sink it, so they just kind of had a bit of an odd strategy, an odd, somewhat risky strategy of getting it, dealing with the tide, getting it to where just immobilizing it essentially, to where it just can't sail anymore. And the strategy did work in the end, so I guess I can't complain too much. Oh, and we also got to meet another Munetani, Mafuyu, who seems to like Shiro quite a bit. She has her, special family bonding moments that Misaki almost got a taste of, but, Shiro in with the interception. She wasn't going to share any of that sister loving with the captain. That's for sure. So, let's get into the next episode. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, because the massage is a bit too difficult. I'm sure you would, since your best friend's on there. Yeah. It's our responsibility as bloomers. Oh, great. That's fun. Admiralty Islands is a very interesting name. She's always so gung-ho. Man, they really are on their high horse right now. Oh. Man, this is going to be a difficult situation for Michan. I kind of figured that ship would come back into play at some point. At this point, Michan has pretty much become an official member of that ship, the Harakaze, so... Yeah. I'm curious how she's going to handle this situation. I miss Mocha. The 10,000 members of the Harakaze. And there's the ones whose names you actually remember. But yes, Misaki really should take Muffy's advice to heart, to not push herself, because she does that a lot. Although, there's a lot of characters on the Harakaze, but I think it's safe to say Isoroku's the best one. Food. And she goes for the sausage first. Yes. I wonder if she brought that up just in case the audience didn't remember that. Man, they all got their gear. I'm not sure what that is, but... Yes, you're a member of the ship now. Oh, we're always serious. Can't you tell by our school uniforms? For even the Harekaze. I love how she phrased that. I wouldn't get ahead of yourself. In other words, don't get hit. Isoroku seems so interested in what's going on. Naturally. They're used to that. It's not a proper episode of High Footy without danger to the Harekaze. And Coco's your new best friend, so... How many binoculars do they have on board? That's a good thing. Or they don't deem you as a threat. One of the two. Not a fan of the trumpet playing. Yeah, now it's her time. Fire everything we got, and then some. Is it gonna hit? I think they detected your presence. How dare they? And those were too close for comfort. Oh? What? Why? Hey, maybe they really don't consider you a threat. And bam. Yeah, that's not good. Naturally, this wouldn't go easily. Are we doing this again? You keep asking her that. Yeah, that's Misaki for you. Hold on to my hat while I'm gone. Don't lose it. That's a lot of smoke. Remember what happened the last time Meechum was on one of those? Would have been funny if they said, we only take orders from Misaki. Yeah, I think she'd rather go away from it. It's so weird seeing her in that hat. The radar room, nothing important. Well then speak up sooner. Again, that is a lot of smoke. Yeah, that's a lot of time, really. Oh, wow. Almost a bit of a genre shift here. Just shooting salt water at them. Because I know that I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here. Nullifies the virus. You you call for help and she shall arrive. I got nothing better to do, sure I can save you, I guess. That's easier said than done. Yeah, Shiro's really worried, understandably. And Machiko's just showing off at this point. And she's penetrating random girls she never met before. Well, even Isoroku's along for the ride. He's like, I'm not missing this. Clearly the only solution is take off your clothes again. There's a lot of Munetanis in this show. You really should use first names. I do like their school uniform. Though I like the... I don't remember what their school's name is, but their uniform as well. I did not know the students in this academy were trained in combat. Oh, wow. Best place to inject. Oh, and that's why he showed up. He's like, I'm sure there's rats over there if there's a virus over there. That was probably his line of thinking. And they're still busy trying not to get sunk. Yeah, at least they have somebody with them that knows the ship in and out. How did that go for you? Yeah, she's infected as well. Oh, man, she took that like a champ. Maybe she's just not very strong. She is like half her size. But hugs do make everything better, and if it doesn't, then injection will. Raise the white flag. Poor Mimi, I think her name is. You were kind of helpful, I guess. It was a team effort, so. My work here is done. I got the rat. Isoroku really is the unsung hero of the show. That's her new name. And she apparently showed up at some point. Oh, yeah. Is she really gonna leave the Hardakaze? Coco's not gonna take that well, yeah. But more importantly, dinner. They call it sushi, this weird foreign food we've never heard of before. You think in a setting like this, sushi would be pretty common. Yes. Do it, Misaki, you're put on the spot. Kanpai. You can have it. Of course she's popular. Allow me to stick the sausage in your mouth. Oh. I'm getting mine too. More of that bad luck. I'm not crying, you're crying. Which is probably true in the case of Rin. The rats. Pretty much everything's the fault of the rats, really. Yeah, we got things to do. Man, their captain makes Misaki look like a big captain. A tall captain. Man, she really is upset. It's not nothing. Come on, Michan, jump to the other ship. Yeah, if you want to say goodbye, you're gonna have to hurry. Wow. That line was a callback to an earlier episode. But... I mean, Michan and Coco might have been my favorite ship in the show, honestly. Though Misaki and Shiro was a close second. Whew. But at least Michan got to go back to her original ship. I'm sure she was at least a little bit ship sick, even if she was having fun on the Harikaze. But yeah, this really was a cool episode. Like we had a full-on raid of another ship. We haven't gotten that before. At least Shiro has her room all to herself now. There's some good luck for you. Yeah, somehow. That's nothing new, though. But yeah, that was a good amount of damage. But no casualties. So that was the 9th episode of High Footy. And what an episode it was. Now, the big issue of this episode was the Michan ship, the Spee, came back into play. And naturally, since she's a member of the family now, they are more than happy to help her deal with that whole situation, to rescue the captain and the crew in general. Of course, as always, the Harakaze is not the most powerful ship in the world, so any kind of conflict they have with another ship is always going to be very touchy, very risky. You basically can't afford to get hit, and they did get hit a few times. So damage was taken, but they did succeed in the end in rescuing the Spee. Of course, they ended up going like a full-on raid. They had their small ships, which Misaki went directly because, of course, she does. And some of the students really know how to fight. Like, you had Machiko with her saltwater guns just blasting them all over the place. And you have another girl whose name I do not know with her stick just beating them up. And then all the while you have Minami just injecting the random girls, sometimes in interesting places, to get them back to normal. And yeah, they eventually got to the captain and rescued her as well. Michan with her power of hugs and Minami's power of injections to make that a reality. And yeah, everything worked out just fine. Although there was a little bit of a sad element to it because Michan, obviously, if her home has been restored, she can go back to it and then, go back to port wherever they were going. But more importantly, that means no longer being on the Harakaze. And Coco and Minami, obviously, they bonded a lot during their time together. So it was obviously a very sad departure there. But, I'm sure they'll meet again someday. There's still a few episodes left in this show, so it's a possibility. I mean, this was the second time they ran to that ship, so yeah, that definitely makes it possible. And another funny thing was the fact that Isoroku decided to go as well. Like, he's like, hey, if the virus is on that ship, that means rats are on that ship, and I got a job to do there. And he did that job. We saw him with at least one rat. I don't know if there was more than one rat on that ship. Actually, they might have said there was more than one, but at the very least, there was at least one rat on that ship. And they had dinner together, all eating food, all eating sausages. It was just really cool, really intense, really action-packed episode. It was great. So, let me know what you thought of the anime. Wish that my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.